I was profoundly moved.
Same here!
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. Ah, yes, the script, of course. Let me give you... I'm sure you're already familiar. She finds love and friendship in the bustle. The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to do something about it and investigate the truth of them. In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused the fresh water to flee the...
Consciousness?
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually...
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, she immediately understands how the water is feeling. She then tells her lover accepts her for who she is and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, unbeknownst to them, there were some people eavesdropping when she revealed her secret. The little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible for driving the water away.
And then?
In the end, she makes the brave decision to sacrifice herself to save her lover and the rest of humanity.
Huh? But didn't they all treat Cleo like a villain?
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up.
Through her love for her human partner, she was able to find an even greater love. One that extended to all of humanity. Surely the biggest strength of Cleo's character.
There's actually something else that bothers me. You know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And she never had the chance. If we're serious about dedicating this show to her memory, what about if...
That sounds like too cruel of an ending to me. And perhaps a little irresponsible to present.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to Director O'Reilly's death. On the day when she went missing, Director O'Reilly had instructed us all, somewhat out of the blue. We waited and waited at the rendezvous point. But we looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found.
The director was the kindest soul in the world, yet she was senselessly sacrificed.
But doesn't the way she suddenly told you to leave the city suggest that maybe she had some sense of what was about to happen? It almost seems...
I've been trying to follow up on that ever since, but all my efforts so far have turned up...
Villemont? The one who...
Yeah. He's been overwhelmed by
grief? Guilt, more like. Because... Well, speaking of the plague...
What? You kept that one quiet.
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secret. I did tell her how I felt once. She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her. Not that it came as a shock or anything. It was what I was expecting to hear. So I told her I'd always be there for the truth, and I'd always be there for her. I said, maybe one day in the future, when everyone's settled into their own lives and on the up and up, and managing the troop no longer required her constant attention, well, maybe then she could reconsider what she really wanted in her life. And now, that day will never come.
Oh, Paulo.
So if I'm the one writing this ending, then I'm gonna make sure it does right by O'Reilly. I won't let anyone get in the way of that.
In that case, you have to straighten things out with Villemont once and for all, face to face. We've all had our differences of opinion over the ending, but those two have never seen eye to eye on anything. One of them has to compromise if we're ever going to reach a final decision.
Well, if that's where we're at, looks like it's time to go visit Villemont.
Are you ready to face the truth?
Honestly, I'm slightly terrified. But for the sake of our final performance, I'll do whatever it takes. Funny you should ask, though. You really do get what I'm going through right now.
I certainly do. Come on, everyone. Allons-y!
Batteries have, which is weird because I don't usually need to charge it every day.
This is tough going. Delphi, are you sure you can manage in your condition?
I could ask you the same question. Try to keep up.
I was expecting coffee sausages for everyone.
Yeah, well, Still takes too long.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
As if this journey wasn't.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. Wait, why?
We're just curious, that's all. I don't.
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her power.
Precisely. As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just stay put. I'm more like.
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment is
C'est la vie, indeed. Alas, I am forced to watch on.
Aw, too bad.
Sorry to leave all the.
Don't worry, piece of cake.
My guiding stars.
Let the mighty be humble.
Don't be scared. Bring it. Letting brave names echo.
Silence.
Let the world collide. The night is cold.
The tides beckon.
Not now. Stars, shine for me. Bring it. Hear the echoes of the valley. Let my name echo in song. The night is cold. My guiding stars. Let the mountain's veins boil. Don't be scared. Bring it. Strike a pose. The night is cold.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Time to shine. Shower me with praise. Letting brave names echo. Stars, shine for me.
Silence. An oversight on my part.
My guiding stars. Bring it.
Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
Bravo! Good show. You certainly live up to your reputation.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, the path is cleared now, so onwards and upwards.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm. I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Check this out!
Drop your weapons! Into the shadows. Here, hunt them down.
Don't get too close!
Stop right there! Loaded.
Supporting fire! Fire it up!
Hands where I can see them! Final warning!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Evil looks. Shoot on sight! Into the shadows. At ease. I don't believe that.
Cry out my illustrious name.
Mein Fräulein.
Ooh, what's in here?
Vilma, are you there?
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady Furina doing here?
I can explain. We've been rounding up the whole troop. We now have everyone except you.
So, you think knowing the truth about the director's disappearance will help you write an ending to the script that pleases everyone? I care just as much as everyone else about making the Little Oceanid a success. That's why I wanted to wait until after the show. If I open this can of worms now, I just don't want to make things difficult between us. We're supposed to be a unit when we're on stage.
Viamant, avoiding the truth will not help anyone. Unless you mean to suggest that Aurelie's death had something to do with you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen, Viamant. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame. I never brought it up to anyone. But now, I've made up my mind to put it all on the table. I'm prepared to face everything, to sacrifice everything for the sake of the show. The Little Oceanid cannot be complete unless we do justice to Aurelie on an emotional level.
This is why people think of you as not being the smart one. As you all know already, the troupe was kept afloat not from ticket sales, but donations from the audience. Of course, that was nowhere near enough. We took on side jobs when we weren't performing, but even then, the troupe's financial situation was pretty dire. So, anyway, one day after a show, a merchant came to me and offered us a huge sponsorship. In return, we just had to provide the audience with their drinks during performances. It seemed like a win-win, so I said yes to it on the spot without consulting the director. It was only when the merchant came to deliver the goods that I realized the drink in question was synth.
Isn't that the drink peddled by the culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
I freaked out when I saw the boxes. And I told the director everything right away. She didn't reprimand me for making the decision without consulting her. Instead, the merchant was furious. berated us for going back on our word and threatened to sue us for damages. The amount was astronomical. There was no way we'd be able to pay.
Then
I was going to sort it on my own, but the director stopped me. She said that this was an issue for the whole troupe and it wasn't my fault. But things only got worse from there. I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and after the director disappeared, I was even more afraid to say anything. Yeah, I got Aurelie killed. There, I said it.
Hey, don't say that.
you traitor! You knew Aurelie was in danger. Why in God's name? What do you mean? You were afraid. This was a life and death situation. We could have saved her. How could you be so stupid?
Please, try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, listen to him. You need to stay calm.
Stay calm? How can I stay calm? This guy got Aurelie murdered. She was the love of my life. And he has the gall to try and high-road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show. How about taking some responsibility for what he's done?
All I can say is I'm sorry. Truly. I wanted to apologize to everyone in the troupe, but that won't bring back the director. What good is my apology now? I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back. Beat me up if you want. Kill me if you prefer. It's what I deserve. End my life. So I can meet the director and apologize to her in person.
Get out of my sight. Go, get lost. I don't ever want to see your face again.
That's enough! You've screamed and shouted at each other for long enough. Now pipe down, both of you! Can you stop conflating the show on stage with your real-life relationships in the troupe? You keep saying that you want to use this final performance to pay tribute to your director and celebrate her life. How can you do that if you're just using it as an excuse to vent your own emotions?
You're right.
I'm sorry.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience's attention. And you're all used to seeing the director as the heart of the troupe. But in her own life, her greatest desire wasn't to be the center of attention. I can tell how much she loved you all, and how much she loved the troupe. What she wanted was to build a warm home for all of her brothers and sisters. To shield you all from the storms that rage in the world outside. That's how you should remember her. And that's what you should be celebrating. I understand why you're trying to make her the hero of the story, but isn't she your hero already? After everything she did for you?
Yeah.
So think hard about what that means. And then think again about what you hope to achieve by arguing with each other. If you really hate each other and can't reconcile your differences, then you could just call it quits now. Why bother with the final performance if the group is already fractured? But you can't bring yourself to do that, can you? You care too much about Director Aurelie and the home she built you all to let go. What are you laughing at? I don't see what's so funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that, for a moment there, it felt like our director was back with us again. If she'd seen Paulo and Vilmont at each other's throats like that, she would have scolded them exactly like you did, in that same stern voice.
Really? But she sounded like such a gentle person.
Of course she was. Even her harshest lectures came from a place of kindness, and it showed. She really was a truly outstanding person.
What you said, it really puts everything into perspective.
I'm truly sorry. I really meant for this to be a genuine apology, but I ended up making it all about me and my self-pity.
It's all right. Let's save all this for after the performance.
So, the ending. What are we gonna do about it?
Clearly, everyone needs to take a step back for now and reflect on what really matters. When emotions are running high, things get lost in the fray. The end of the story needs to focus back on Aurelie herself. She's the true star of the show.
What do you mean?
The Traveler is right. You once investigated that underwater. If you could find anything that Aurelie left behind,
You really think that's
I trust that nobody would object to.
No.
Well,
Come, let's pay a visit to the Palais Mermonia. The rest of you, head back to the rehearsal location.
I'm noticing the box. Here I'm going to find a large shape. Right, that's down to me, but coming up to me and drinks. Right, it'll upgrade. Everyone's her usual.
That was the quarter candle, wasn't it?
Double quarter candle with no coverage.
I have to keep an eye on the deployment of guards at all times.
So then you was for the sugar
Can I want the hot chocolate or just they want it?
Also, enjoying some sugar.
Awesome. Thank you.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Palais Mermonia.
I hope the weather's nice like this tomorrow as well.
I have to keep an eye on the deployment.
Yeah. So Devlin's and Dr. Jump for a fish. Fish. Launch. Switch. I wasn't going to suggest fish. I wasn't going to suggest fish.
I like fish. I don't like lack of fish.
Alright, so chicken or beef?
That's where I'm stuck. I don't know.
Okay.
I've been looking at um, bacon, barbecue bacon ingots, or what is it? The McCrispy Deluxe.
I mean, the McCrispy looks really good.
It just I don't remember what the usual was again. I can't remember if it was the deluxe, like the Yeah. Yeah. I get the barbecue bacon, yes, please. It just seemed cool.
Large medium, love.
Large, please.
Yes. Yeah, we'll drink each other. You don't have to get a soft drink as well.
I know, I am looking at drink options.
Yeah.
Okay, sending you a screenshot of these so you can sort of notice think something like this.
Mm-hmm. Let's finish doing that first.
Can I just get vanilla Coke, please? Hold on.
Sorry.
No red onion.
Oh. Okay. That was all.
I was gonna see if it'd be okay if I could also get an extra slice of Aussie Jack cheese.
Extra slice of cheese.
That's all.
Is it? Okay. Back to the let's get it.
And then if it's okay.
I assume her drink is the same.
Did I send to you what the drink was? No. Just a Coke.
Yeah, cool. Receive. Some no pickles. Awesome.
Oh yeah, I did say just a Coke and 2 Dutch Bros.
Oh. Sorry.
No, you're okay.
No, it's double cheeseburgers, please. Do not just have with the individual item. Yes. Of course. What else did you invoke? You were saying you wanted something, or asking if something else was okay.
I was gonna ask if it'd be okay if I could get a triple cheeseburger as well.
Just by itself. Yes.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
No extras.
No extras. Alright, now what the fuck do I want?
You did say the new crispy deluxe sounds good.
Yeah, but now I think about it, I don't think I want it.
After you finish doing that, would you be able to edit Nervous chicken deluxe to add a rasher of bacon? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Trying not to feel like I'm inconveniencing you because I only just remembered that she likes to put bacon on it.
You're being inconvenienced. I'm just. I'll do that now while thinking about it. Crispy. And a commercial. Bacon. Mr. Marshall. Um. Becomes beetroot.
I said you're so cute. You just got really excited over beetroot and what
I fucking love beetroot. And I think I want just a quarter pounder by itself. Mustard. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, here we go. Is it? Let's match it. Is there something else you want to know? Good. I got myself some time. I got myself a piece of bits. Did you want 20 minutes or 10 pieces?
Because now you can have chicken nuggets and chips for dinner. And if I get hungry later, I've got a Pepsi Coke.
Everything's been ordered. Arriving anywhere between 7:38 and 7:53. Oh my goodness. I'd like to get back to Furina's quest, please.
What the fuck? Can't find the USB bit from this.
Oh wait, with the connection to it.
Yeah. Like the USB bit.
Yeah. That's a really good question. I really don't know where it is.
Well, it's here to charge my controller, and I can't charge my controller because your phone is charging. You need no. If you wait 2 seconds for me to finish saying words before you do actions, you need your phone on charge. So yeah, I'm just trying to solve the. I just genuinely don't know what I've done with it as well. But I'm not too sure. I was only looking for it so that way I can plug my controller into console. It's such a new console. There's gotta be. At least there's not a USB-C on this fucking console. But yeah, there's not a USB-C port. Maybe. The only other one I can use is this one, but
You want to review some recovered items connected to victims of the serial disappearances case? But, that case has been closed for quite a while now. Still, since you were the ones who discovered and submitted the evidence in the first place, you don't actually have to submit an application. Okay, please hold on. I'll have some...
So, this is all O'Reilly left behind. Just whatever she was carrying on her person, and this tattered...
Hey! It's full of script lines! And Sketch's teeth!
Let me take a look. Maybe there's something in here from after she was Aha! It looks like she kept a detailed record of her captor's actions. She even mentions the truth behind the
Just what?
experiments on dissolving young women. If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back then, it would have been a conclusive piece of evidence proving Vachey's guilt.
Vache took so many lives. It's still...
I guess Aurelie must have written all of this down in the hope that her records would wait. It cuts... Her handwriting here gets patchier and more illegible by the line. Her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourselves.
I need iron to make the fucking iron phone. I just need one bucket. I can't say fuck it.
You don't have buckets.
No, because I want the achievements, so I can't. I need to actually try to find some iron. But I've got everything else. So I would like to... I don't even have enough iron to make shears for the sheep. So I need enough iron, 2 iron for the shears, and what is it, like 7 for the bucket?
3 for the bucket.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, so I only need like 4 more iron ingots.
I think 7 is for the cauldron.
That's probably what I'm thinking. Oh, okay. I found the iron. I just got to get the iron. Yes. Hey, look, it's one of my crafting tables. Oh.
She was so terrified.
It's alright. It just saves me from having to make another one. Because I wanted one on each floor.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes of her troop. I can't bear to think how painful and lonely her final days must have... wait. If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Isn't that the most important line in the Little Oceanid?
Because I am an older sister to them.
Oh, get fucked.
Oh.
So she didn't regret her decision. Even, I'm sure this is what the troop would have hoped to hear, is she had their utmost trust, admiration, and love. Let's go. It's time for them to learn Director O'Reilly's final thought.
I am praying to the Minecraft God that I do not die. So I can get some motherfucking iron. So I can make buckets. And some shears.
I also hope you do not die, so you are able to make buckets.
She deserves a hero's farewell. If that's the only way to convey to the audience the courage and
Even in the last moments of her life.
She did her best to protect as many people as possible. We know what choice her little Oceanid would have made now. I don't think any more discussion is necessary. Well, Vilmont, if we put the
I will channel all my regret and put it into my performance. To make this a show, I won't ask for your forgiveness, and you don't need to worry about my feelings.
Then it seems like we've reached a consensus.
Really? How can you be so sure when you've never even...
Don't underestimate my experience. After watching a countless number of musicals, if you want to move the audience with your music, you must fully and aren't human emotions. Love, hate, regret, and hope. Just the most mesmerizing. I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Miss Furina.
Then, let's not delay things any longer.
Actually, before that, I'd like during the curtain call, please allow me to use the director's name instead of...
Huh? But then...
After all, this role was originally meant to be played by... Besides, a role commemorating her life...
Well, if you're sure...
Now we're talking like a serious acting troupe. Alright, I'll leave you to fine-tune your musical while I go and procure a stage.
Procure a stage?
Oh, it's okay.
That place? Oh, don't be silly. For an extraordinary show, we need an extraordinary stage. By which I, of course, mean the Opera Epiclese.
Whoa, wait.
No. That's never going to work.
What are you afraid of? Surely you don't...
No,
It is supposed to be your grand finale, right?
I have no... I'll take your silence as a yes. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. It really is a dream come true.
Well, then don't disappoint me.
I will be honest, I don't
If you
actually
mess
know.
this up, it'll reflect poorly on me too.
Knows that if you kill one, it turns into
Come
one.
on. We'll need to get the go-ahead from Nervilette. I know just where to find him.